Hey everybody. So I just kind of had I don't know, everything kind of clicked into place here on how this hack is working. So I wanted to explain it to you really quick. So this is kind of a crude drawing, but basically I think I know how the hack is occurring where they're able to back up smartphones via the power grid and a Wi-Fi network that's used kind of by the power company and the Department of Energy to do like to monitor like power usage around the country. But I became aware, and I can actually back this up with documentation because I've actually seen it. I was studying smart meter radio frequency impact because a lot of people would bring that issue up to me. And I was trying to find out like what was the actual emissions of smart meters. And that's how I learned about their other communication network, okay? So basically, say you're in a motel, okay? You are in a property potentially where this is happening. You plug your iPhone USB in, and for that matter, this would also work if you had your MacBook, like a mag adapter, because there's mechanisms through which this also works through. They can do Ethernet over power. Look that concept up if you're not familiar with it. Ethernet over power, okay? So iPhone, you plug your USB into your little white square, which is, you know, again, like this, okay? That would be like how you plug it in, and then the other side obviously goes into your phone, right? So as soon as this plugs into the back of your iPhone, this is what happens. Now, you make the connection into your power outlet. What you don't know now is that this power outlet is now Ethernet over power. So I think this is how they're doing it. And I think they're using insiders that are part of this Jeepers Creepers network that recruits pedophiles and sex offenders to kind of do their dirty work in informational warfare, electronic weapons, doping of evidence, and things like that. Because what they're doing is, when you plug this in, your phone is a hard drive. Your hard drive is now being backed up on Ethernet over power. I realize this because I've been in some areas lately where I'm going, why do I have such a hard time getting power to my phone when I plug into the outlet? Because it's trying to synchronize to a server. See, it's not, if it's just power, right, it would be consistent everywhere you go. It would always have problems, you know what I'm saying, starting up, but it's only in certain locations where this happens. I noticed that it can't synchronize immediately. So I think what's happening is your power outlet is providing an internet, an IP route between this power outlet to the smart meter. Now the smart meter has a 2.4 gigahertz and a 5.8 gigahertz Wi-Fi transport that's used by both the power company and the Department of Energy, okay? Now they do this to monitor power readings, to do things these are the power poles, sorry about my crude drawing, but they use this network basically to monitor the meter, and they no longer have to go right up to your house to read it. They can just do it all wirelessly and through a central grid that all goes back to, you know, the DOE, the power company, whoever, and they can all see it. But see, here's where the Jeepers Creepers got the hack through the pedophile network, I think. These ops, which oftentimes will blend in as InfraGard, or they're pretending they're doing like FBI surveillance or whatever, they're in these hack cars, and some of these are actually designed by Cobham, C-O-B-H-A-M. You can buy fully rigged F-150s and Toyota like Tundras or Tacomas or something like that. I mean, I actually have white papers on these guys where they're for sale. And these are just electronic warfare hacking vehicles, effectively, that can drive around. They're pre-outfitted with all the antennas built into them. And I've seen these all over the place, guys. I'm just telling you. And this is what I think is going on right now. And this is their exploit into people's smartphones. So these hack cars can literally tap into this smart meter, which, you know, since it's Ethernet over power, guys, where is this all going back to? Well, this is the big question mark. Who is getting it from the smart meter? Where is that server? Where is it housed? My guess is it's probably somebody at DOE or a power company or a combination of all these. I don't know for certain though, guys, but based on the relationships that I've seen historically, I think this is how, when you hear people say like, I'm certain they have my smartphone, they do. And they can pretend to be you by driving these hack cars around. Since they have a clone of your phone, they have your SIM card hacked. And they can just drive around pretending to be you because you're geo-referenced by your GPS location in your phone, which you cannot turn off even if they tell you you can, all right? So I just kind of wanted to let you know, guys, this is kind of like how Jeepers, the GPRS Creepers works, what I think their exploit is to the central grid, how they're able to tap into this Wi-Fi link. The Wi-Fi goes into their smart cars, or they could just tap in for the smartphones. Now they have drives on their smartphones where they can literally tap into the cloud, look into your phone, make your phone push to their hack car. So literally, like, even though your phone is like right here, right? It looks like it's right here. And then they can just follow you, and then that fools and spoofs the geo-referencing, because that's a big part. Like, if people are like know you're a high profile person, they're a person of interest or whatever, and they're still trying to spoof your network or dope it or learn what you know that in an undetectable way, this is the best route they have. Every single time you plug your phone in, you have to do this. Okay, and they can basically clone your image, look at it through the hack cars. They have your password, because you always leave traces of what you do behind, you know, by tapping in your password or whatever. Click, 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 click. Different tones. Those tones alone, guys. Whether you're at a pin number thing at the bank, or you're tapping it in at your grocery store, your pin number. Have you ever noticed that the tones are different? Okay, well, somebody can literally just listen to each one of those tones and know exactly what numbers you're pushing. So it's like, there's so many things that are designed to trick you into thinking you have security that you don't really have. And this is why I wanted to show this to you today. So thank you for watching, and I'll try to develop something that's a little bit neater than this, but I wanted to get the idea out today. Thanks.